What's up, everyone? Wanted to hop on this YouTube real quick and kind of see how everyone's doing. I know, what is this? October has been pretty rough, right? I can say for myself that, October week one was pretty hot, and then after that, it's kind of been this choppiness for small caps, at least. Um, if you're not playing large caps or shorting, then, you're definitely as a long, it's definitely painful because we're not having these like A plus setups. We're either getting these things that give us this 1 minute flag, 1 minute pullback right out of the gates, and then it rips. And then it doesn't really give us something, for us to actually take some size with confidence or, to try to make us want to stay in the trade longer if it does decide to go up, things like that. But
Stat.
a couple things I want to go over today is I want you guys to try to avoid, right, of getting into this um, undisciplined mindset in trading, right? And what I mean by that is it's just, this is live right now, so just pretend this was big size. I just
FACA.
pulled up Apple, right? So like you're trading and you're just like bye bye, you're not even, I don't even know what's going on right now, right? And then boom boom, you're selling, right? And then next play, you pull up something else and you're like, oh, let me try AMD. Oh, AMD looks great. You're buying it and you're like, well, what am I doing? And then you're selling it again. You're just basically flipping back and through all these charts, right? PYPL, and you're just trying to find the next one, right? It could be small caps, right? You know, Acore today, of course, thing didn't go. Gave back, made $1,000 on it, trying to trade a little bit heavy a few times, but it is what it is. But it's like, all right, so now let me just keep going through all these names, and let me just slap, slap, slap. Let me just come on. This has got to be the dip, right? And then all of a sudden you're sitting there selling it all right away, and before you know it, you're like big red, and you could be big red from trading 15 different names, but you lost 500 here, 1,000 here, 2K here, things like that. So be mindful of not getting into that, bad mindset when you're trading, right? That just I don't care, I'm already snowballing, so let me just keep snowballing. You guys got to learn how to stop doing that. For me, trading in October has been like, the first week of October was boom, really nice week. I'm like, okay, like we're about to like have a good month, and then all of a sudden, come week two, I take a couple big hits, and for me, I've been trading. I'm a momentum trader. I trade aggressive. I would start taking like 20K losses, and then I'm like, oh, okay. Next day comes in, boom, take another pretty big hit, and then the next day comes in, boom, I hit big. All right, and then the next day comes and boom, I just give back like 70% of yesterday's gains, and I'm still green on the month, right? But it's definitely been into like, hey, let me play super defensive, right? I might try something. If it doesn't go, I'm out, right? I'm not giving myself enough time to tap on some risk and sit there and wait for the whole market to dump in my face, right? So, I just want you guys to be mindful, right? I know that it's tough too, especially when you've been doing, really good, right? Go, go, go. Be hitting, PR days, PR months, and all of a sudden you come into a new trading week or a new month, and it's like I just gave back 50% of that. Especially if you're not disciplined enough to understand when it's time to hit the gas, when it's not time to hit the gas, you know, and sometimes it's going to take losing once or twice to realize like, okay, wait a minute. So if you're doing this long term, just remember like, we traded already January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. October could kind of be it could be like a month that we had in the past. So we just need to be mindful like, we're doing this for the long run, right? So don't get too caught up in a slow week, a slow month. Just remember, if you had a hot August, that month should kind of carry us over, right? September, I know some people started to have some trouble. I definitely had a decent month too. Nice, knocking out six fig months, which is nice. But now we're in October and it's slow. All right, you got to bear through this, right? You got to bear through that. The tape is weak. The level two is weak. There's just not enough buyers, right? 13 mil on the day for this one. It's time to maybe learn some other things, other setups, guys. My kids are screaming. Hopefully, you don't hear it. Probably will. We'll see. But time to look for different setups. Look for different ways to trade. Right now, it doesn't mean like, hey, let me take all right, let me hop into large caps and let me slap 5K 3 times. Let me grab 15,000 shares of Apple, or maybe I'm trading options, right? And doesn't mean slap 5,000 options. Things like that too. So make sure you're breathing right. Take a break. Understand that things are going to happen like this, right? It's not just going to be go, 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 hot, 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 hot. All right, there's going to be slow days. There's going to be slow months. There could be a slow 2 months worth of Momo's kind of light, stuff like that, right? Guys, I do want to show you though. View nailed this view short. I'm super proud of myself too. View it was ended up running into the 200s on this one, and let me bring this a little bit right here. So I tried it once right here because it started to get super extended, and it did dump. But then I saw the bid stacks on this really was strong again. So, this whole way up when I watched this move, I was like, see, there's no pullbacks right on this. This is what I mean. We're going to get this maybe micro 1 minute flag pullback, and then all of a sudden you're just going to get these micro dips, micro dips. Nothing to really take size on something like this for a bull, especially with me, like wanting to take, 30, 40, 50, 60K, shares, 100K shares on a dollar name. So, I just missed this whole move up, which is fine. Tacked some short, end up covering for a super tiny win, nothing big at all. And then, saw this thing open up, made a nice bull flag right here against 162 daily level, guys, if you guys are seeing this on TOS, or you can pull it up on your own time. And then we had about 183s. 183 was a 200 SMA, guys. This stock has not been opening up over the 200s, right? It's just been under the 200s for so long. So this was an SSR name, right? Short sale restriction, right? So that means you can't just dump into the bid. That's what SSR is. You can't just dump into the bid and then it just falls out. You actually have to get filled on the bid, and so when you put your orders like that. So on this one I played it different. I actually had orders stacked on the ask already, so I was getting filled all the way up here, and I was just about to hit some more up here, and then I saw this slight pullback. It held right here, and it's like roughly right to my average. And then we had a nice freaking 1 minute candle dump. It halted down and got some really nice covers all through here. It was a really great trade for me, especially for my short account. But yeah, guys, so again, kind of adjusting myself. Either way, I'm not saying I'm sizing down a lot. I am hitting things with size. I might not just be there as long to see if it's going to go. Protecting myself a lot, because, I don't want to be, that one trader that just sees a really good setup, doesn't at least try it, and then it rips, and then I got 5,000 shares, okay? That's just personally for me on that aspect, okay? Guys, this too right here, this is Guardian. Amazing broker, guys. If you guys are interested, DM me, DM Thiz, get you hooked up with that. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to get on here real quick, kind of drop a video for you guys to make sure that you guys are doing okay, or make sure you're not over trading in a market like this. If you're red, guys, just understand why you're red, where you're red, and make sure you kind of protect your gains now. All right, it's so easy to snowball when you're day trading, because it's like you're red, and you want to be green so bad that you're hoping this next play is going to work. This one. And before you know it, you're big red. You're not happy with the way you performed, right? And then when you look back and you're just like, hey, man, I'm over trading. All right, I know where my edge is. I know where my edge works, okay? I'm trying these setups. They kind of look like they're going to work, but, they're not working. Okay, let me sit back and realize that we crushed months, prior months, right? We crushed it. Just capital preservation, just worry about guarding your money, okay? And I wanted to show you guys something too. I see a lot of traders, guys, just remember, right? We got about 20, 22 days. Guys, find out what your overhead is, whatever it is, 5, 6K. Say you need 6,000 a month to live, rent, this, that. Divide it by about 20 22 days, guys, you only need to actually make 270 bucks a day, okay, to provide for a 6K overhead, okay? Now, of course, you kind of want to make maybe probably double that, right? So times 2. You probably want to try to make 540 bucks for put away money for taxes. I don't know, spending this, that, but um, to stay afloat, guys, remember, you know, if the markets are this harsh and you have a hard time trading them, make sure that you are realizing, like, hey, like I'm sitting here, at my computer. You got other people working 8, 10 hours a day, and you got people with degrees. You got people that are just, doing really good, and they can't even make, this type of money per day, 550, right? 1,000 bucks, 2K a day, 5K a day. So just remember that when it's time to hit the gas, we're gonna hit it. But just remember, you're not, you know, stepping out of your rules, your discipline. Just remember why you're here, why you're trading. Remember why we had good days, good PR days, good months, okay? So don't get caught blowing up your account, okay? Don't get caught up in saying, hey, I don't even know if I'm a good trader anymore. I can't trade. This is a different market condition. Understand that, right? Learn something new, okay? Learn something new, trade very small while you're learning it, and then when the edge comes back, slam it, right? Protect yourself, right? The biggest thing in trading is risk management. So if you start to unfold in this stuff, you're going to lose a bunch of capital, and then you can't, hit the next play with a certain size because your capital is depleting, and you can't take that size you normally could have on another trade, right? So just remember, man, remember, guys, just be smart. Look out for each other. You know, um, this is definitely a game. This is definitely a thing that we're trading. It's the bigger picture, right? We're day traders. We're here for the long run. We're gonna learn how to maneuver in every type of market. Learn how to do new things and better ourselves, right? Understand, like, hey, you know, I need to quit letting my ego get in the way because it's not time to hit the gas anymore. It feels good to have big green days. It feels bad to have big red days. So let's try to maneuver in a way and remember that we're very lucky to do what we do, where we do it, and how quickly we can make money. And also, don't forget how quickly we can lose it too. Okay? But all right, guys, much love. I just wanted to hop on here and just say what's up. I'll see you guys later. Peace.